Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in today's video, I want to go through, Bitcoin right now and tell you guys how much Bitcoin, has dropped, because we know how much Bitcoin has dropped from its previous all-time highs to, where it is currently, okay? And Bitcoin has obviously been pumping, right? We know Bitcoin has in fact been having this pump up, but it is in fact having a retest right now. Okay, Bitcoin looks like is in fact going to be dropping back down. Okay, you guys can clearly see. I told you guys many times in a couple of videos ago that we are in fact seeing a curve right now for Bitcoin. Right, we know Bitcoin had this, amazing, um, pump right here, right for the beginning of the new year's in 2023, right last month, okay, and first time in a while, right? Because usually January, guys, you guys have to understand this, right? Usually January is not a great month for crypto, okay, especially Bitcoin, right? Usually we see a fair bit of dips at the beginning of a new year, right, in January, especially. But this year, okay, we did in fact see Bitcoin have a pump up, right? We saw Bitcoin pump pretty much 40% just in January alone, right? Which was really surprising because the last time we saw Bitcoin have a 40% pump in January was pretty much back in 2013, right? But yeah, this year in 2023, right, 10 years later, we saw Bitcoin having this rally up. And yes, it pumped pretty much 40%, right? Just alone in January. But you guys can clearly see Bitcoin is in fact looks like having a retest right now. It is in fact having a drop right for the past few days. It has in fact been dropping, and that's why, guys, I have in fact been buying. And yes, Bitcoin could potentially drop back down to $20,000. I think that's possible. Even $18,000, even maybe even $16,000. Right back down here. Okay, where it was, pretty much a month ago. I already made a whole separate video talking about that. Okay, so that's just my own personal opinion. Do I still think Bitcoin has the chance to go back down to, you know, $14,000, $12,000, maybe even potentially 10K? Honestly, I do, right? I do. Sometime this year in 2023, we might actually see Bitcoin go back down below those low price targets. But guys, in this video, okay, I really want to talk about how much, right, how cheap it is right now, okay, for Bitcoin and altcoins, because you guys have to understand that Bitcoin and altcoins are dirt cheap right now. As I'm filming this video, okay, they are dirt cheap. And in this video, I want to go through pretty much Bitcoin and other altcoins in the market and show you guys how cheap they really are. Okay, so let's do that right now. Okay, so let's go to Bitcoin, right? Let's start with Bitcoin. Let's go to the all-time chart and just show you guys how much Bitcoin has dropped. So you guys can see back in 2021, obviously Bitcoin reached not one new all-time high, but two new all-time highs. Okay, went up all the way to pretty much $63,000 at one point, and then it actually had a retest and went back down. Okay, you guys can clearly see that went all the way down to pretty much $30,000, 30.8, so just under $31,000, and then it absolutely pumped up. Right, we saw Bitcoin go back up, and then it reached another new all-time high. Is saying here on coin market cap 66.9, so pretty much $67,000. Okay, almost $70,000. And then after that, guys, that was in fact Bitcoin's all-time high. Okay, that was when we were obviously in a bull market right back in 2021, and obviously Bitcoin was in fact the best performing asset as of 2021. Right, 2021 in general was a great year for Bitcoin and crypto. Right, everything was in fact pumping up. Obviously, that's because we were in fact in a bull market, right? There's always different cycles to this, guys. Okay, obviously right now, currently we are still in a bear market. But ever since then, guys, all right, we reached $66,900, okay? Back in 2021, obviously, we just had a drop, right? Bitcoin has just been dropping. Okay, 2022, we know, was not a great year for Bitcoin. But you guys can clearly see, right, from Bitcoin's previous all-time highs to where we are now, even though, yes, Bitcoin has in fact had this pump, but right now, like I showed you guys, it is in fact having a little retest right now, okay? Bitcoin is still dirt cheap. We are still in a bear market. In my opinion, buying Bitcoin right now at $21,000, okay, $21,800 is a great buy right now, especially if you're investing for long term. And that's why, guys, right, for the past few weeks, I've been buying a lot of Bitcoin, right? I even showed you guys like literally 3 days ago. Literally, I invested $11,000, over $10,000 into Bitcoin, right? So I just think right now is a great time to buy some Bitcoin, especially if you're investing for long term, because you guys have to understand Bitcoin is store value. You know what I mean? So over time, it will in fact grow, and the price will in fact rise up. You know what I mean? You guys have to understand that, right? Bitcoin has obviously got store of value. Okay, we all know that. But I think right now, guys, is a great time to buy some Bitcoin, especially if you're investing for long term, right? Imagine buying Bitcoin at $21,000, then in the next crypto bull market, it pumps up over six figures, right? Over $100,000. That's going to happen, in my opinion. I think we will, pardon me, we will in fact see Bitcoin, well above $100,000 in the next crypto bull market. And the next crypto bull market is going to happen in the year 2024 once the Bitcoin halving does in fact happen. And once that happens, we're going to see Bitcoin absolutely skyrocket, and other altcoins, right? The entire crypto market is going to absolutely pump as well. Mark my words, right? This has always happened. So Bitcoin is dirt cheap right now. Even though, yes, it's been pumping for the past few weeks, it's still, it's still dirt cheap in my opinion. Buying Bitcoin for $21,000 for long term, cheap, cheap. Now let's look at our Ethereum. Okay, the king of altcoins, one of the largest. Okay, it is the largest altcoin out there, right? Let's go to the all-time chart, and you guys can clearly see how much Ethereum has dropped, right? Ethereum's all-time high was in fact at like almost $5,000, 4.6, 4.7, 4.8 thousand dollars, right? And then ever since then, guys, it's just dropped, right? You guys can clearly see, in my opinion, Ethereum is a great buy right now. It is, you know what I mean? Like it's low. Okay, its low was in fact about $1,200, or no, pardon me, it was actually like $1,000 at one point. You know what I mean? And I think Ethereum was so close to reaching below $1,000 at one point, right? Back in June, okay, last year in 2022, right? But then it had a pump up, right? It pumped up all the way back to pretty much $1,900, and then it's gone down again to $1,100, and then we know recently now that Ethereum did in fact have a pump up. So Ethereum right now is currently at $1,500. It's pumping over 1% today, 1.3% pretty much. So in my opinion, Ethereum is a great buy. Okay, like at one point Ethereum was almost at $5,000. Now it's at $1,500. Think about it. And Ethereum is one of those altcoins that's really great for investing for long term, especially, right? Because I told you guys this many times, I do in fact see Ethereum reaching $10,000 easily in the future. Okay, that's going to happen like right around the corner, right? We will in fact see Ethereum reach, $10,000. That's easily going to happen, right? I think in the next crypto bull market, we could potentially see Ethereum reach 10K. Okay, that's just my own personal opinion. And I see Ethereum reaching, tens and thousands of dollars like in the future, right? Just like where Bitcoin is. Bitcoin has reached, 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K, 60K, right? Almost 70K at one point. I see the exact same thing for Ethereum in the future. Of course, I'm talking years and years and years from now, right? But Ethereum is dirt cheap right now. So in my opinion, I think it's a great time to buy some Ethereum. And next week, I'm actually going to be buying some Ethereum, since I've been buying a lot of Bitcoin, right, for the past like few weeks now. Right, my main focus has been pretty much just been buying and accumulating a lot of Bitcoin. I want to get into Ethereum now, right? Because I'm not going to lie to you guys, it's been a few months since I invested into Ethereum, right? Like, yes, every now and then when I dollar cost average into Ethereum, I'm only investing lower than, $1,000, right? But I want to invest, more than that, right? So next week, guys, I'm going to go heavy with Ethereum. My main focus is going to be Ethereum, and I'm going to be buying a whole bunch of Ethereum. Anyways, moving on, let's go to BNB, okay? Because this is in fact one of those altcoins that I'm really keeping my eye on as well. Go to the all-time chart, cheap, right? Even though, yes, it doesn't really look like it, right? From its previous all-time highs to where we are now, right? Its all-time high was at like over $600, $630, and now it's at $309. So just half its price, right? But still, BNB is a great buy right now, in my opinion. Okay, It really is, especially if you're investing long term. Okay, we're talking long term here, guys. We are investors. Okay, we're not here for short term. We are here for long term investments. Okay, because I promise you guys that is where you're going to be making the most money. Now, here's a perfect example, right? Cardano. You guys know I love Cardano. Okay, I love this project. Okay, I like what they're doing. And in general, I like the creator of Cardano, right? Charles Hoskinson. He's a really smart man. Okay, he really is a smart man. And I like what he's doing, right, in the crypto space with Cardano. But Cardano has dropped. You guys can see. You guys can clearly see Cardano at one point was almost at $3, $2.9. It actually almost hit $3. You guys can clearly see that, right? Back in 2021, obviously, when we were in fact in the bull market. And you guys can clearly see how much Cardano has dropped. At one point, Cardano was at 26 cents. Right now, it's at 36 cents. It's still a great buy right now for Cardano. As I'm filming this video right now, guys, Cardano is dirt cheap right now. Buy some Cardano. At one point, this altcoin was almost at $3. Now it's at 36 cents. Think about it. Just think about it. Like, guys, you guys have to understand, Cardano will eventually go back up to its previous all-time highs. Eventually, it will. Who knows when, but it will, right? And it's going to go further than that. It's going to reach a new all-time high. You guys have to think about it, right? When you're investing into, crypto right now, you guys really got to understand that, right? I'm buying Cardano. Look at it. Look how dirt cheap it is right now. It's at its low, pretty much. Not its low, because it was in fact at 26 cents. Now it's at 36 cents. Before it was at 26 cents, and that's at 36. So it's not at its low, but still, that's only 10 cents away. It doesn't matter. It's still at its bottom. You guys understand what I'm trying to say here? So look at how much Cardano has dropped. It has dropped a lot. It just kept going down, especially in the year 2022. Obviously, when we're in fact in a bear market, we still are, obviously. But you guys can see how much Cardano has dropped. So it's a great time right now to buy some Cardano. Now, let's look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin is one of those altcoins that I'm really keeping my eye on. You guys know that, right? I'm really bullish with Dogecoin. Dogecoin means a lot to me. Has a special place in my heart because Dogecoin was in fact one of those altcoins that I started investing, right? Like when I first started investing into crypto, I didn't start off investing with Bitcoin or Ethereum or Cardano or Polygon, Avalanche, Chainlink. It was literally Dogecoin. Dogecoin was literally my first ever crypto coin I invested in that I first started investing into cryptocurrency in general. So Dogecoin has a special heart in my heart, right? Has a special place in my heart. But you guys can see Dogecoin has dropped. Dirt cheap right now for Dogecoin as usual, okay? So you guys can clearly see Dogecoin has dropped a lot as well. I'm going to go flat through these, okay? Just to show you guys that altcoins are dirt cheap right now as well, right? Just like Bitcoin. Polygon, on the other hand, has in fact been pumping, okay? It actually has. You guys can clearly see, okay? I know that. But you guys can clearly see that its bottom was in fact at pretty much 40 cents, okay? In 2022 in June, okay? 18th of June 2022, that's when Polygon was currently at 39 cents. Now it's at $1.24. So yeah, Polygon has in fact been pumping for the past few weeks, right? Ever since it's dropped back down to 40 cents, it's been going up. And just recently, we saw Polygon absolutely climbing up. You guys can clearly see that, right? So Polygon has in fact been pumping, but still from its previous all-time highs, okay? From Polygon's previous all-time highs, which was like over $2, $2.7, almost $3, to where it is now, it's cheap, in my opinion. It still is, yes, right? Now, let's look at Solana. This is a perfect example because Solana has dropped a lot, okay? At one point, Solana was, in fact, at like $8, right? But then just recently, Solana has, in fact, been pumping. Look at this shit. Sorry for saying that, but it's just crazy, Look at this chart, right, for Solana. Like, it's crazy. Look at this. At one point, Solana was pretty much at $260, $258 to be exact, right? That was its all-time highs, all the way down to where it is now, which is $20. At one point, like I said, Solana was at like $14. You know what I mean? Even like $9. Look at that. Below $10. Okay, so it's a great time right now to buy some Solana, in my opinion, especially if you're investing long term. Now, let's look at Polkadot. Cheap. Trust me. Look at this. Same thing. You guys have to understand, no matter which crypto coin you really go on, majority of them are gonna look like this. It's gonna have an all-time high, okay, and then it's just gonna have a free fall, right? It's gonna have like this falling wedge, okay, like all of them. So obviously you guys can clearly see Polkadot right now is cheap, okay. Now let's go to Shiba Inu because Shiba Inu has in fact been pumping, but just look at it. Look at that, same thing, all-time high, boom, drop, right? Same thing with Shiba Inu. Now let's look at something like Litecoin. Okay, same thing. Everything is cheap right now. Look at that, all-time high to where we are now. Boom. Okay, like it's I don't know what else to say, guys. Like if you guys are looking at the charts right now for altcoins and Bitcoin, right, and you guys think it's not a buying opportunity right now, like right this second, you're crazy. You know what I mean? And that's why, guys, I've been investing heavy into the crypto market, especially in Bitcoin, right? I've been accumulating a lot of Bitcoin. So have a look at Avalanche. Dropped a lot. Avalanche is literally dirt cheap right now. And when Avalanche had this drop, pretty much below $15, when it was at like $13, it's been consolidating, right? It's been below $30 pretty much for quite some time, for a few months, right? So it's a great time right now to buy some Avalanche. Okay, it really is. Now let's look at something like Cosmos, because I know Cosmos has in fact been dropping as well, just like other altcoins. Look at that. Boom. You know what I mean? Amazing buy right now for Cosmos. Now let's look at Chainlink. You guys know I love Chainlink. Chainlink is one of those altcoins that I'm really excited about for the future, and I'm really keeping my eye on because I think Chainlink is going to absolutely just skyrocket. And it's a great time right now to buy some Chainlink, right? Check it out. Its all-time high was in fact at like $48, $49, almost $50. Okay, and boom, it's just dropped, right? And it's been consolidating. You know what I mean? Like Chainlink, okay, is one of those altcoins that really does in fact hold up pretty well in a bear market. You know what I mean? It really does. So yeah, currently right now Chainlink is pretty much $7 per coin. I think Chainlink is gonna easily go back up to its previous all-time highs and reach a new all-time high over $100 easily. Right? I think that's gonna happen for Chainlink. I'm really excited for Chainlink. And look, guys, like it's a great time right now to buy some Chainlink. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty much at its low. Just look at it. Right? Great time right now to buy some Chainlink. Okay. Now let's look at something else. Let's look at Algorand. Let's go to all time. Cheap. Algorand is a great buy right now. Okay. It doesn't matter which altcoin you guys go to. Like I said, okay, before. All of them, okay, all of them are gonna have an all-time high. Okay, most of them, right? Most of them. All-time high, and then it's gonna have a drop. So you guys understand this is literally your opportunity right now, okay, to buy Bitcoin and altcoins for dirt cheap, especially if you're investing for long term. Look at this. Same thing. All-time high and then a drop, right? This is Sandbox. Okay. So you guys can clearly see a lot of buying opportunities right now in the market. Okay. And this is sort of what I'm trying to tell you guys, you know what I mean? Like, it don't matter. You know what I mean? Like all these altcoins, majority of them, okay, are dirt cheap right now. Altcoins especially are dirt cheap. Bitcoin is dirt cheap in my opinion. Okay, especially if you're investing for long term. We're talking long term here, guys. We're not talking short term, right? So, in my opinion, I think right now, right this second, is a great time right now to buy as much as you possibly can, to accumulate as much as you possibly can right now, right? With crypto, this is literally your opportunity to make some life-changing money in the future for your future self. I know you guys want to, build wealth. I know you guys want to, become millionaires, right? Especially the first millionaires out of your whole family. Like you'll be the first millionaire in your entire family, right? And I know you want to, have freedom, right? In life, you want to have financial freedom. And obviously, guys, this is not financial advice at all. Okay, none of my videos is, so always do your own research. But I'm going all in with crypto, right? I'm going all in. I'm a man of my words. I told you guys this many times, right? When I'm telling you guys I'm going all in on Bitcoin, I have been, right? For the past few weeks, even for the past few months, I've been investing heavy into Bitcoin. I've been accumulating a whole bunch of Bitcoin, right? I really have, and I am hodling, obviously, right? And Ethereum is going to be my next one that I'm really going to keep my eye on, and I'm going to be investing into Ethereum heavy, right? So in the next few videos, I'm going to be talking about Ethereum, and of course, I'm going to be investing into Ethereum. So stay tuned for those videos. But anyways, guys, I'm not just buying Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm also going to be buying, other altcoins like Cardano, Dogecoin, Polygon, Solana, Avalanche, right? Chainlink, of course, and many more other altcoins, right? Polygon, right? Many more, XRP, BNB, all of them, or most of them, right? I invest into almost 50 different altcoins, 40 plus different altcoins I have invested in. Okay, and I still am. But my main investments are obviously the basics, Bitcoin and Ethereum. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I just really wanted to make this video just to show you guys how cheap Bitcoin really is, because we all know how cheap Bitcoin really is right now. Okay, in my opinion, I think it is, especially altcoins. Altcoins are dirt cheaper right now. Okay, from its previous all-time highs to where it is now, cheap. That's why I think it's a great buying opportunity right now, this year alone in 2023. Because why do I say 2023? Because I think the year 2024, that is when, guys, obviously the next crypto bull market will in fact happen. That is when the Bitcoin halving is going to happen. Once that happens, we're going to see Bitcoin absolutely skyrocket. And of course, other altcoins, of course, right? So this year alone, guys, 2023 should be your goal, okay? To accumulate as much crypto as you possibly can for long term. Not financial advice. Always do your own research. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. I really will appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Have a good one, guys.